Alright, I have a question for everybody. I know a lot of people suffer from low self-esteem. I've been working on trying to get mine up from the negatives. And there's one week in particular that I really noticed that my self-esteem was there. I was just like, oh, hello self-esteem. I was just wondering if you've had any moments like that. And here's what mine is. In 1 week, I managed to make a few people angry at me, so to speak. And, I'm the hidden back, don't speak kind of person, but I would always get this telemarketing call from my bank about some policy. And I was so stressed out that day. The poor guy on the phone, got the end of it, and I said, how many times are you going to keep calling? I keep telling no, but you guys keep calling. How many more times are you guys going to call? And he just starts apologizing, and you won't hear from us again kind of thing. And he's right, I didn't hear from him again. And then later in that week, I had requested my medical records from the old surgeon's office. Hello. He's in a good mood, I guess. And so I requested it, and they said, oh, you need a fax release form, even if it's for yourself. So I did. And I was told they only do record pickups on Fridays, and to come then, and it would be ready. So I called. Hi. I called later that week, and I said, they're going to be ready, right? You received my stuff? Yeah, they'll be ready. And I even called the time before, that on that day, that I was going to go pick it up, and they said, yes, they're ready. So I get there, I go to pick up my records, and when I was told they would be ready, and they weren't. And this is a very long drive. Well, not very long, It's not like across the country or anything, but, it's like an hour drive from my house to the doctor's office. And, so I get over there, spend $20 in gas, just for them to say, no, they're not here. I don't know what to tell you. They said only this one person can copy them, even though I signed a medical release, and that they would not. And she even told me they would be ready in an email, which I have proof of, but, the only person that can copy records, apparently, in the office, they told me there's nothing that they could do. I offered to sign another medical release, and they said no, and I said, well, why can't they just copy it from me as I requested, and they still declined. They also said, Friday's the only time to pick up records, but apparently there's only one person that can copy the records. It doesn't work on Fridays. That doesn't make sense to me. Why have a job that only one person can do, only have that day that you can do that, not have that person work there? I don't get that. They offered that I call them again, and I told them that won't help the fact that I needed them on Tuesday for a doctor appointment. And I've been calling the past 3 weeks prior to that, and nobody would call me back. And you're just sitting there calling all day. You don't get a hold of anybody. While I was in the office, I'm like, this is ridiculous, going off and everything. And I just had my hair done, so maybe it was a red hair, kind of fiery attitude kind of thing. But I guess it was so bad that the second lady in the office turned around and said, I wish I had a magic wand to do something about it, but there's nothing I can do. There's nothing she can do. I kind of just stormed out of there, I was in a lot of pain just to get up there, and just for them to tell me no, I'm just like, come on, but I was just like, whoa, did I just confront them like that? Was I just that, that crazy lady that came into the office that one day and was yelling and making a ruckus out of everything that, you always talk about in your works and stuff? We had a few people like that in the pharmacy, but I won't get into that now, but anyways. But then that Monday I received a phone call telling me my records were ready, so I went and picked them up. And over that email, I did write kind of an upset list. Anyways, does anybody have any interesting self-esteem stories that they kind of realize that, hey, it's back, or that they'd like to share? Anyway, I don't know if anybody watches this other than my bird when I edit it. But if you have any interesting stories to share, I'd like to hear them. Thanks. Talk to you guys soon.